Hello everyone, hope you all are doing good. Myself, AnuragSehgal, President and founder of Uttejana Foundation. And we are back with our second episode of this talk show, Our True Essence. As you know, in the first episode of this talk session, we talked about the teamwork, how teamwork leads to success and how teamwork are important in life, right? And after the huge success of those sessions and that episode, we are back with another episode of this, Our True Essence, a talk show. And today we have Yachika Kanojia with us. Hi, Yachika.
Hi Anurag, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. What about you?
I'm very well doing, Anurag.
That's great. Okay, so I'll let you know more about Yachika. She is a psychological student. She has done his graduation in psychology, and she is with us from last 5 months in our organization. And today she'll be talking about the pressure, the peer pressure, which everyone faces up in life. But before starting up this session, just to let you know, guys, in the description box, you will be getting a link, and you need to open up that link to watch our first episode. And this episode link will also be shared in the further videos as well. And you have to support us. You have to support us. You have to love us. And you will get a bell icon and a subscribe in a red button upwards where my finger is. So you need to subscribe it. Click the bell icon to get more updates to support us and everything. And we have started a campaign on the Milap fundraiser in our Impact Guru. All the links will be there in that description box. So you need to open up, start donating, start working with society, and let's be a part of good. So let's not take much time. So Yachika, pressure, pressure. Everyone talks about this pressure. Pressure is something in relation to pressure cooker, pressure in terms of studies, pressure in terms of relationship, pressure in terms of the family expectations, I'll say everything in life. It's all about the pressures and everything, right? So I'll say apart from it, what do you think? What is pressure? What is peer pressure? How a person can approach in terms of any amount of pressure in talking, will say. So let's move towards you. Let's
Okay.
hear from you. Over to you, Yachika.
Sure, Anurag. So, hi guys, hi everyone. My name is Yachika Kanojia, and today I'll be talking about peer pressure specifically. But like as Anurag said, in general, what is pressure? So, pressure is anything which creates a mental stress and mental strain, and we all feel it, and we all have pressure at some point of the day, at some point of our lives. Sometimes it's very much, sometimes it's like normal, we can handle it. So that is what pressure is in general. So which creates mental tension and mental stress is basically what we'll be dealing today about. So okay, I'll go with peer pressure today, and peer pressure and slash or peer influence. So what is the difference between peer pressure or peer influence, I would say? So peer pressure is basically, first of all, I'll say what is the word term peer means. So peer is a group of people who belongs to the same social background, social group. Age could be one factor, gender could be one factor. So that constraints of a word called peer. Now
Okay.
we'll talk about what is peer pressure. So peer pressure, I would say, is that term used when some behavior or any behavior which we see amongst teenagers, among adults, or among anyone, which is not socially acceptable or desirable. So that is peer pressure. And we've heard about pressure being negative all the time, but peer pressure could be positive also. So we'll see two aspects of the peer pressure: one is positive and one is negative.
Exactly.
Yeah. So peer pressure, I'll talk about the negative effects first of all. So peer pressure is basically, suppose there's a group of people. Okay, there's a group of children. Let's start with the kids, because this term specifically start with uh, kids and teenagers in general, and most importantly, so adolescence is one age where we are into that dilemma that we have to get confirmation, and we have to get consideration from everyone around us, whether it is our friends, whether it is our parents, whether it is our teachers, and whether it is our siblings per se.
Exactly.
So yeah, so that is what matters, and that is what creates peer pressure among children and adults also. So that is one thing I would want to discuss, that peer pressure could be negative and positive, but since we know that pressure is specifically a word which creates a negative impact on
Mhm.
everyone. So
Okay.
I would like to say that it's not always negative.
Mhm.
Yeah, people are affected negatively by this because it is explained that way. I will
Mhm.
focus on more positive impacts of that. Peer
Okay.
influence could be positive, peer pressure could be positive, and that's how we're going to deal with it. Okay.
Exactly.
So peer pressures, for example, there's a group of people, and one of them is forcing the other person to, okay, let's go and drink, have a drink, or let's go have let's try alcohol, let's try drugs, let's try cigarettes.
Mhm.
So that person might think that no, I don't do this, I don't that's not how I am. But if if in a group four people are like, no, no, you should try and you should go, and you should always try new things, that person might feel that mental pressure and that mental strain just to be in that particular group, just to feel being considered in that group. He will try it.
Exactly.
uh, and I'm not saying that everyone will try it, but I'm saying most of us and most of them will try, so that one feel that okay, I'll be considered in that group, so let's try it. What's the big deal in trying at least? So that's one point I would like to say, that you can always say no. All these negative impacts, all these things which are friends, which are siblings, or anyone per se, whoever tell us to try negative things, to try all these things which are harmful for our own body and health, we should always say no to them directly. And this is not a way to feel included in a group, because I think there are many other positive aspects in life. There are many other positive things in life. One of them is positive influence, as I said. Okay, so how can a positive influence impact a person? So basically, there's a saying called, if you surround yourself with good people and you surround yourself with knowledgeable and healthy, mentally fit, and I'll not say mentally fit, but I'll say mentally approachable people, then you also feel that you have an impact on yourself, that okay, this person is doing that, this person is working hard towards his or her studies, this person is achieving that goal in his or her life, that he wanted that job, he's doing it. So I'll see, okay, yeah, this person is actually working hard, why not I should also try it.
Mhm.
So that is how positive influence come in the picture. Okay, so when you surround with good people, when you surround with people with having people having aim, or people having goals, you definitely, and I bet you'll always think that way.
Ah,
That's how social
that's really great
influence
to
works.
hear from you these words. And so, how far you think that how's your surrounding and how you are handling that peer pressure and how have you are being influencing with good people? Are you there with the good surroundings and everything?
Sure. So right now I'll talk about later what's happening right now, but I'll majorly speak about when I was a teenager, when I was in school. So always had this inferiority complex. Inferiority complex is when you doubt yourself, when you doubt your self esteem, when you doubt your self worth. So then you form inferiority complex, that okay, that person is better than me in studies, that person is better than me in looks, that person looks better than me, that person have a good job than me. So that is where inferiority complex comes in. So during my school days, I used to feel that okay, I'm not that good looking, okay, I'm not that rich, I'm not that knowledgeable person, because I was so shy. I did not used to speak much. I think I was so shy that if teacher used to ask me, okay, do you know this answer, I was like, yeah, I know, but okay, I won't say, because what others might think. And this was so much in me that I was quite,
I
back down.
completely
So that was
understand.
one time.
Completely
And
understand.
today, if you ask me today, so today I have really good people around me, and I've made myself that way. I've made my mentality and my thoughts that way, that okay, if anybody approaches me to do something wrong, which I don't like, which is obviously socially unacceptable, and for me also personally unacceptable, I won't do it. You can simply say no to them directly.
Yes,
And that is
because
not
you have
the factor that
exactly because you have
describes you.
actually understand the correct meaning of the word yes and no. So you know that when to
Yeah,
say no at the right time and when to say the word yes in right at that particular time. So you know the major difference. That's the reason you just performing really well. And I'll just let you know that it doesn't matter. I'll say you are a beautiful creature created by God, but that doesn't matter who said you are
right.
not beautiful and everything. Every person, you are beautiful in terms of a personal opinion as well. And I'll say every person out there in this world, every person out there in this country, every person surrounded by us, it's beautiful. The people who do discrimination on the basis of kala, gora, patla, mota, body shape
Exactly.
and everything, I
Hmm.
don't know why this happens, because it's okay. Every person has their own thing. You should not judge the person just on the basis of whether he is smart and the words we say in today's fast time way, that person yaar ye kitna hot hai, ye hai wo hai. So this is okay. This is okay. You word uses this word. It's a part of this youth, the current youth, like talking by saying these words gradually. But I'll just say every person out there is beautiful in this world. Everything is beautiful. There, every human, every dog, every animal out there in this world is beautiful. There is nothing to be just shame about or anything. And I'll say, Yachika, if money can buy 100 things, then there is 1,000 things which money cannot buy. Money can
Yeah, I
buy
know
money.
exactly.
Money can buy you a bed worth rupees 1 lakh rupees, but money can't buy you that 8 hours of healthy sleep.
Hmm.
Right? So there are
Right,
many
Anurag.
many set examples which we see around us in today's world and everything. So this is something which we all need to focus upon, Yachika. Like I'll say, pressure is something, if you ask me in terms of pressure.
Exactly.
So
That's why I said peer pressure is something which we can also face, and which we can also see in adults also. So
exactly.
that is one important point that I thought I have to put in front of
Mm,
people, that it's not about external pressure that you put. It's also about creating your own inside internal mental pressure after
exactly.
being uh, impacted by what people say to you.
And
So you
I
should
think
always.
And I think pressure is something which makes you a better person in life, which gives the best out of you in that situation. Because in pressure, you lose everything. You lose your calmness, you lose your patience, you lose your friends, you lose your families and everything. But I'll say pressure is the situation in which that makes a person better. And that we can see that how at that time, if person faces that pressure in a positive way and handle that pressure in a positive way, so I'll say it is one of the most interesting thing in life. And personally, if you ask me, for me, I love to stay in pressure. I love to stay in uncomfortable zone, because if I'll be in comfortable
That is
zone,
what exactly is positive peer influence and positive peer pressure.
exactly, exactly. That's great. That's good to hear from
Yes.
you, Yashika. Because I'll say one of the best pointers you have covered as of till of now. So we'd love to hear you more. You can carry upon.
Okay. So next I would like to say that how can we overcome it? How can we how can we not get into the trap of being peer pressured specifically? Because most of the times we don't realize that we are getting into a trap. We are going somewhere which which we should not pick as our path. So most of us are very easy to get influenced. Most of us are very easy to get persuaded. So for that, I want to say that we can always listen to ourselves first and then to others. Okay, we should always follow positive thinking. It's not about always getting into a group. It's not about always being considered. It's not about always getting someone else's appreciation for yourself. You can always appreciate yourself. You can always value yourself. There's no need to be in a group. I understand that there is a thing called group, as in, when we feel okay, everybody have friends but I don't have friends. But I think that's okay after some time. If you don't have good friends, then I think you don't even have to be in a group per se. So that's where you need to decide for yourself. You need to see what's wrong and what's right for yourself, because nobody is going to stand up for you. You are the only one who need to stand up for yourself.
Exactly. Exactly. Because at the end of the thing, at the end of the day, I'll say best to best friends, I'll say, will not stand with you. At the end, you have to take your own chance. You have to say that, okay, I took a risky option and I cannot crib now. I have took the risky option. It's a calculative risk and I'll do my best, because it doesn't matter which profession you chooses in. It doesn't matter which the things you chooses in. It's all about giving the 100% commitment to your work, right? If you give 100% commitment to your work, then if the results doesn't matter, for me process matters. And in reality, the process matters in life. Process is everything in life.
Exactly.
You need to focus upon the good process and the results will definitely be in your way. And even if we are trying to do our best, right? If persons are, there are many people, there are many youth who just crib about this situation and everything, or just not to overcome. They just are cribbing that this high ho gaya, high ho gaya, this party they did this party did this. It's okay. Whatever the administration is doing, they are doing on their behalf. Whatever we want to do on our behalf, we should do that. Just not about posting up the negativity of the posters, the negativity of all things we need to look upon. So it's all about, I'll say, the positiveness, and we need to stay positive. We need to stay focused in our life. We need to set certain things in our life as well. Um, and I'll say one thing more, like pressure, which makes you a loss in life, a failure in life, will make you more humble in life, right? So these are the things, and the humbleness is the most quality which I'll say we all need to understand, and we all need to focus upon, because a loss can make you humble, a failure can make you humble, and you need to stay humble in life and appreciating someone in his good times, appreciating someone in the bad times when the person is like feeling low in life, because every person feels low. Even the greatest motivator in the world feels low one of the time, but how he overcomes is just by seeing the success of other people, enjoying the success of other people. That's called the humbleness in life, and which makes you a better person.
Exactly.
So this is what
I would
we
like to
talk
add
about.
one more point,
Sure.
Anurag. May I please? So there's also something called positive thinking.
Mhm.
We have positive thinking in psychology where we focus on positivity more than negativity. So we should always look at the positive aspect of anything and everything in life. So one thing I would like to share is that what you can do is, always give yourself that exposure, give yourself that healthy lifestyle, give yourself that chance to feel that you are your own role model, and make
Exactly.
yourself feel special, rather than looking value and looking importance in other people, looking gathering knowledge from other people. You yourself enhance your knowledge that much that you are strong enough to stand in front of the world. So peer
Exactly.
pressure and peer influence are these two points which I wanted to um, speak about in front of you all, which I think I did. And closing this by telling one secret, or not really a secret, but um, one point which I feel makes me better as a person. When I feel, that someone is having a bad influence on me, or having a negative influence on my mind, my behavior and my emotions. So there's a word called self regulation. Self regulation is
Yeah.
something where you can always that it is an ability to control your thoughts, emotions and behaviors,
Mhm.
so that no other person can overpower their emotions, their mentality, their behaviors on you. So that is
Exactly.
one point you need to focus on. Control it, manage it, regulate it. That's more important. So
That's
yeah,
great.
thank you so much, Anurag. This
That's
is
great.
from my side.
Okay, so and just for to let you know, Yachika, just to ask from you that how far you think that working in this organization and working with me has influenced you in a good way, and how is the working goes on, and how is my thought process, and how my way of thinking and how my way of working has helped you in these 5 months, that what you were before in last 5 months, and what do you see a bit of change, or I have achieved that part ki, at least I've tried to bring 1% change in your life ki, firstly you were thinking about that, but after joining this
Absolutely,
organization,
Anurag.
after joining this process, so how do you feel right now after 5 months?
Absolutely. So before 5 months, there was totally a different scenario, I would say, because I was a person, okay, I completed my graduation. I was having a good time doing nothing actually because of this lockdown and everything. We all are at our homes and we have nothing to do. But I think 5 months before, I was less responsible. I would say I was less focused, less motivated. But then I decided one day, okay, I'll join one organization, I'll work for the cause, because that was my dream, uh, that was my dream, to work with an organization, to work with an
Hmm.
NGO with a good skill set. So I think I had those skills, I recognized it, that I have those emotions and those thoughts towards the society, that I can surely make a change in it. So
Hmm.
that was my first initiative, and from that initiative to now, I think I've seen my personal growth, all because of this organization, and obviously you, because when we work, we get to learn a lot of things. When we try new things, when we take initiatives that build a self confidence in ourselves. So I think that's very important, and particularly this organization is a great motivator for me, a great achievement for me, because I think you yourself is a person who does work in very regularly. You do it as in you work hard. You work hard for everything you want to achieve. So I've learned that thing from you, that okay, never give up attitude. We should always go for what we want, and we should always keep trying, whether it is a small initiative, a small step towards your goal, but we should never stop. We should always be going. So
Exactly.
that is what I've noticed.
Exactly. और
And
इसी
of
चीज
course, personal growth.
एग्जैक्टली, तो दिस इज व्हाट आई बीन फोकसिंग अपॉन, क्योंकि मार्केट में लोग कहते हैं कि नहीं यार, बी पॉजिटिव, करते रहो, लेकिन क्या, ये एक मार्केट में सिर्फ एक फिलोसफी बन गया है। मैं एक सिंपल सी चीज समझता हूँ अपनी लाइफ के अंदर कि if you are drilling in a like a wall, and if it doesn't get drill you in, right, you kept on saying, but now you will keep saying, no, I'll try, I'll be positive, I'll be keep trying and doing that. It's
Hmm.
okay if it's not working, that's fine. You want to make a drill, you have to make a drill, but just change the process,
Right.
right?
Change the way.
Exactly. So don't change the goal, but change the process. Ki, हाँ, if I was doing in that way, there might be some mistakes which I'm committing. But at this time, I need to change my way, because that way was perfect in some another way which I was doing according to that situation as well. But at this time, that way is not working out for me. I need to drill in. I need to take up something more sharper, something more stronger that would make me drill in that wall. So this is what I've been focusing upon on throughout my life, and through whatever I'll achieve in life. I always said that be honest, be humble, and stay positive in life. This is the one of the most qualities, and ethics and principles are one of the most criteria that every person should look upon, and every organization, every individual in life should focus upon, because ethics and principles are one of the most important thing. And if you play with them, you will definitely be get destroyed. So, okay, guys. So, as of now, we have talked about this a wonderful session with Yachika, our second episode of our True Essence, and it was a lovely session. I'll say we learned a lot of things. We learned about the peer pressure, the influencing of people. We have learned how Yachika improved her in last 5 months and whatever her thoughts, how the way she think is. So, we all love to hear from you guys. We just show some love to this video, show some love to another videos as well, which we'll be posting up, and will again say subscribe our channel. Red color का open icon आएगा and plus the bell icon as well. Apart from that, description links सबके मिलेंगे. And again, we have started off our fundraiser to help out the society as well into this tough COVID pandemic situation. So do you can all go and you can definitely pay out with us, support us, donate us, and everything. I'll say. Let's take a leave, Yachika. It was lovely talking to you. Okay, so everyone, our viewers, have a great time. Have a lovely day ahead. Have a lovely life ahead. And definitely, Jai Hind. Bye bye. Shabba khair. Jai Hind.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much, Anurag. Have a great